guys, and welcome to TezMania TV. Today's video is a quick makeup look, and it is for this look, which I'm calling a sort of no brows alien red look. And it's not like a Halloween look for how to be an alien or anything like that. It's just one of my regular everyday looks, but the whole no eyebrows look and that kind of bright red makes me for some reason think of Alien, so think of it as just Alien inspired. And this is going to be a quickie, so I've already done my base. If you want to see how I do my base, you can check out one of my other more detailed makeup tutorials, but it's basically just a foundation, a powder, and some shading and highlights. So with that said, let's get started. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using my 120 palette, but just use whatever colors you have handy and that you like to work with. I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is so that we get a nice color payoff from that red. Now for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a bunch of different brushes. Actually, I'm going to be using a small powder brush, so just a regular rounded powder brush, because I kind of want this to go big, and this is just a great way to kind of dot it on and get it like super big fast. But I'll also have handy these other three eyeshadow brushes. There's a regular flat brush, a crease brush, and then a blending brush to blend those edges out. I don't know if I'm going to be needing all of those, but that is just what I'm going to have standing by. But I'm going to start with the big one. Alright, so I have the 120 palette, and I'm going to be only moving about the red and pink regions today. So I'm going to take this brush and then dip it kind of into both pink and red. Mostly focusing on the red, but getting a little pink there as well. And then just starting by closing my eyes and kind of dotting this on. So this is just your base layer, where you're going to go much darker in a while. After that, I'm going in with my flat brush into that same red color with a little dash of pink, and then I'm going closest to the lash line below at first, and then in the inner corner. This is not your traditional beauty makeup, if anyone was wondering. And then the top lid as well, and I'm sort of packing the color on rather than just dragging it around, as you get a higher color payoff by doing that. Right now it's looking very Christmassy red, so I'm going to bring in a little bit more pink. Not too much, but just kind of layer that on top. Continue doing that until we have a big nice red circle around your eye, like this. And since we're not doing any brows today, I'm going to exaggerate this and take it higher up than I normally would if I would be doing brows. And don't worry about blending, we'll get to that in a sec. Repeat that on the other side. The last Q-tip. Then take your Q-tip and clean up anything that is going like too far down or too far in or too far out or whatever. We kind of want this neat round circle. That's what we're aiming for. Once you got your two red circles, bring out your blending brush and blend away. If you do have natural eyebrows and you want to try this look without that brows, you can just use any kind of cover-up technique before you get started and just cover your brows up. Or you could just adjust this and keep your brows the way they are. For the next step, I'm taking a red lip liner for my waterline. Now, if this is too dramatic or too creepy or too Halloweeny for you, you can just either skip it or go with a black or a white. Since this is not our traditional beauty makeup, I'm not going to be doing a regular eyeliner today, but I am going to do like a really thin black line across the upper lashes, but instead of using a regular eyeliner or eyeliner pen for that, I'm going to be using a black eyeshadow and just kind of press this in with an angled brush. Here's my angle brush, and just dipping that into some black eyeshadow, chopping it off, and then gently pressing that in. against the upper lashes. So you just get a little bit, but not like a harsh black line. If you don't like going out completely without eyebrows, I recommend using dots for this look. Alright, and if you feel like you got maybe a little bit too much black in there, you can just go put some red on your angle brush and kind of go over that black, sort of blending it in a little bit more. After that, you can go ahead and get your mascara. Just apply that as you regularly would. And I'm not going to overdo things with the mascara today because it's going to frame the eyes more than I'm looking for. But the red is what we want people to see. Right, then we're done with the eyes. Like I said, this is a pretty basic makeup, even though it looks super dramatic. And in order for the lips not to take over from the eyes, I'm just going to keep them very neutral. So they're like kind of pale now because I've put foundation on them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of lip gloss over it. This is by Makeup Store and the color Elegance. Alright, well, it's just styling my hair that remains, but after that the makeup is done. Unless you want to add your own details, go ahead and do that. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!